How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Don't Escape 4 Days in a Wasteland, the fourth day of the second playthrough. We're finally getting there. We're finally towards the final true ending. I'm kind of suspicious if during this particular playthrough, if we're going to see like the vast majority of dialogue differences and such. There was some really slight differences earlier. Largely in the third day, I think. It came up just like tiny bits here and there. There hasn't been a ton of it yet. Maybe this time around it'll be like dramatically different dialogue. So I'll be curious to see. It is today. Yes, I've seen it. This time there's no way to survive this. Barry, how do you feel? Your wife's dead. Same old, same old. Kate's interested in getting the ship. Maybe, is there going to be a spaceship? Yes. Like a real one? And we're going into space? Exactly. I want to go to space. Woo! He's so excited. You need to chill the fuck out though, buddy. I'm not taking you to space if you're gonna spaz out like that the whole time. Do you know what? There is an order here that has to happen, because if you don't fight the bandits, you won't find the glove, you won't be able to go up the construction site to get the welding thing. So the welding patch must only exist if you have the bandit scenario. Even though that's not directly related to fuel. No, it was an air thing. It was an air thing. It's interesting how these are slightly randomized, but they seem to have to happen in certain orders in some cases. Because I think spiders can happen on the first day. You can get spiders or locusts, and that doesn't affect whether or not you get hot or cold the next day. There's a few things I want to make extra certain that I have. Not really a fan of blowing myself up. Yeah, but I would like to blow something up. Like, let's just burn down a gas station. If the world's gonna end anyways, then, like, what does it matter? Be fun. Just have a good time with your last day here. Come on. There's got to be some combination of things. Ooh. Using some duct tape, I've attached the lighter to the barrel of the water sprayer. Okay, so I have the water sprayer and a lighter on there. And that goes to the propane, it goes to the gas. I've poured fuel into the water sprayer's container. I also just got achievement Pyromaniac. I now have a working flamethrower. It will probably break really fast, but it's better than nothing. What could we possibly flamethrow? Can we flamethrow something like dangerous, devastating? Like, would I had to have used it on one of the days where we had... Because I've had all of those things. I've had the lighter and the water sprayer and stuff since day one. I probably would have had to have encountered the locusts or anything like that. Damn it. I wonder if I tried to give a flamethrower to Sarge when he said he needed, like, ammo or a weapon of some kind, if he would have thought I was just, like, a psycho. It's only going to take 3 minutes. I want to hop over here and just see if there's anything those guys left behind. Oh, this is turned on for a change, because they powered it up. So cool. There's just, like, a little bit of evidence. Oh, protective gloves. So there is another way to get gloves, so I can still go get the welding gear. That, I don't have to worry about that. Cool, I guess I was going to have to come back to here eventually anyways. Found the abandoned bus again. Using the bus to move people to the site. Cody, anything you want to say about all this stuff? Because this is a new day for you. You were not present for this day before. What do you think? I think I know what happened here. Yeah? I think I saw it in a movie. There was a policeman and a bad guy. I thought he was going to talk about speed, maybe. And the bad guy put a bomb on a bus. And he was like, okay, he's talking about speed. If the bus stops, the bomb will explode. Boom. Oh, shit. I don't know what year Speed came out in, but it feels like a very 80s to 90s movie. Like, late 80s, early 90s. And so, yeah, I guess it's reasonable that Cody would have seen it. Because I wouldn't expect somebody who's 10 years old now to be aware of Speed. That's some old school Keanu Reeves. It's a great action flick. It might be, I don't know, maybe it's a little dated at this point, but I would still recommend watching The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down. This bus doesn't look like it exploded. Yeah, because the policeman defused the bomb. Dodoy, did you never see the movie, David? You look anxious. I can't wait. I want to go to space already. Also, Kate said the moon is going to hit Earth today. Can we watch that from above? Because that sounds like really dangerous. Sure, we'll be saving our spaceship. In space. Can I tell you a secret, David? Sure. I'm scared. Like, almost all the time. I'm just trying to think about going to space so I don't think about the end of the world. It's kind of like Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, but instead, pissing your pants. Cody? What? I just want to say I'm proud of you. For what? For being scared? Fear is something we all feel, Cody. Feeling fear doesn't mean you're not brave. You're the bravest kid I've ever met. I am? Yeah. And I'm sure you'll love it in space. And what do you think of Barry? He's cool. I mean, I see he cares about me. He's always worried. Even if sometimes he won't let me do something, I know it's because he's thinking about my safety. I may be annoying, but I like it. It rarely happened before. At the orphanage, all the other boys picked on me, and I didn't like any of that staff, I think. He would be cool. Cool what? A teacher or a guardian, you know? No, that's nice. You still think Kate's mean? Yep. She wouldn't be Kate if she wasn't a little bit mean. Maybe it's her way to show she likes someone. You know, like she tries to be a badass, which is pretty cool, but at the same time, she has to show her friends that they're on the same side. Yeah, pretty astute assessment there, Cody. So we still have the keys. We still have the finger smudge. So I'll be sure to come back for this. Yeah, that part's got to play out the same, I would think. Cody, we're here, man. What's on your mind? When will we go to space, David? Man, there better be enough spacesuits. I don't remember seeing 4 spacesuits in the shuttle, but there must be. Just a little longer. Are we going yet? No, not yet. Oh my goodness, kid, you're not allowed to come now. How long can you keep going? Till the end of the world? Cute. Ooh, geez, right. Fried up corpse. I was going to say I might as well climb up here right away and deal with it, but I don't think I probably should deal with this first. Warning, defense activated, ID card. Plop that right in there. I guess I could have waited and just witnessed getting fried to death. Could be like a funny little... Just to see how well animated it is and just to witness it play out. Just for the shits and the gigs of it, you know? Oh, right. I don't have the whatever it was, the thing that fixes the radar yet. Nice. I remember how to do that one. Oh, wait. Both things were powered. Disconnect that. There we go. I didn't realize that you could accidentally leave both powered there. Do you like it? It's kind of spooky in here. Can we just go to space now? We're working on that, kid. Come on, you can slow down on the space requests for a second. Most kids never get to go to space at all. I think you can just be more appreciative of the concept of it rather than the actual doing of it, okay? We're trying. This is a new configuration. Oh, because it's a fuel-burning catalyst formula this time rather than the air lung capacity pills. I still got my same sheet of paper that's got all those different ones from Don't Escape 3 and the first playthrough of Don't Escape 4. I still got all of it. A whole lot of dialogue about going to other worlds to get technology. Please don't fight. Even if we're gonna die, we could be together, right? I don't want to be alone again. Oh, way to kind of calm down the room there. I think we needed that. Presentation materials. Right, yeah, we've seen that before. This time I want to see if there's a way to, like, change the screen. Bad idea. Come on, I think it's pretty reasonable. I guess all we can do is pry out the batteries. Wow, yeah, I like having Cody here this time so that he can be, like, extra appreciative. These two seemed very underwhelmed previously. Look at that! Incredible. I told you it'd be here. It's a spaceship! I'm sure you hadn't doubted me for a second. Actually, I did. I apologize. I admit, this looks impressive. It's like a regular space shuttle, but smaller and more fancy. It is promising. Can we go inside? Don't celebrate just yet. I like the way that it's stitched together, that I think, like, Barry and Cody's commentary doesn't actually drive the conversation fully, so they could, like, they're taking part, but they could potentially just as easily not be here, and this conversation would still make sense. That's really cleverly written and well done. Access granted. Okay. Oh. Is this being closed different? No, we're fine. But probably I'm going to mess around with different things, right? Yeah, you still rip out... Oh, is this the radar piece? Yes, I think that's what the hell the duplexer was for. I'm sure it tells you it's like for communications or whatever, right? Yeah, so I can still fix the radar the same way as before. Hatch control, I want to open up the hatch before I take the belt off of the thing upstairs. Radar not working. Diagnostics. You guys have your little banter. Silo open. Hull integrity check failed. Air composition selected. Fuel mixture missing. Fuel catalyst missing. Air supply okay. Warning, diagnostic system is damaged. You have to do the onboard stuff. Same as before. Fuel mixture control. Oh, it's the same thing as before. It's just for fuel instead of gas. Well, hopefully I can do it as well and easily as I did the last time I had to solve this puzzle. Nailed it. There's something about that puzzle that just... I was going to say that just makes sense for me. I shouldn't pat myself on the back too hard. I think that's overall a pretty damn easy puzzle. Especially on the scale of some of the more challenging things that have been included in this game. Catalyst console, do you have any suggestions? Because previously Kate would tell us it's where you would inject the fuel and everything, but obviously we don't have that this time. Oh, did she just say something about deja vu? I cut her off. Damn it. Ooh, what do you have to say about Cody? I know we've heard what you had to say about Barry the previous playthrough, but geez, David, what do you want me to say? That I like him? Yeah, I like him. There, are you happy now? Well, yes, I still think you overreacted. I just wanted to ask. He's a good kid, David, okay? I'm surprised he's still holding up. After all that's happened, a lot of adults would have had a breakdown. Yet he's still going. It's admirable. This was not entirely what I was getting at, but clearly you had to get that off your chest, so we can just move on. How about that? Remarkably well, given the circumstances. I'd say he's an incredibly resilient kid. You might think he's a silly child, but to tell you the truth, I think he keeps us all alive. Positive attitude, confidence that we will see another day, hope for a bright future. Not sure I'd be able to go forward without it. I needed that boost. You might even call it solid kick in the ass. I can kick someone in the ass? Language, young boy. Sorry, I mean kick in the butt. Yeah, you better be careful or I'll give you a noogie. Uncle Barry giving noogies. Alright, we should probably worry a little bit more about how we're going to get off of this rock. Some of the next few steps are pretty straightforward. I know that I can take this immediately because I've already opened the hatch. It won't matter. I can climb up top here and repair our radar system. Now we can go find, presumably still the helicopter crash site. That hasn't changed, and we'll go investigate that. You know what? I'm not going to go straight to it, though, because it mostly... the general things that it needs, I should probably go investigate up top here and do, like, the manual onboard diagnostics of the spaceship itself first. Get that out of the way. How does it look? You tell me. It's horizontal. Same banter. Now we can take a quick look at things. Set of circuit boards. A slot labeled nav chip is empty. Oh, it says a controlled nav, and I don't know what that one would be, but I'm missing the nav chip. Air filter is fine this time. I don't have to worry about that. There's no crack in the hull. So yeah, I don't think I need to worry about that this time around, even though I now have the gloves to go back to there to get the welding kit. I guess the welding kit could have another use for us today. Toolbox, found a glue gun. I couldn't remember where the heck where you find that from. We obviously still have our air filters and an engine calibrator, but there's nothing here. That we found in the room that we need to use the glue gun to get into. So one more time before I leave. I need that chip. I need that thing that I know that I get from the room with the fingerprint. And then mostly I just have to go to Lab 13 and figure out this fuel stuff that I have the note written on. I kind of am missing where the welding gear is going to fit into here. Maybe it's not needed. Maybe the gloves have a different role. Kate went and peeled the fingerprint. That's nice and straightforward. I guess I'll go check out the plane. Now is as good a time as any. I like the spaceship better. Can we just go back to the spaceship? Do you like it here? No. Why not? Airplanes are boring. I mean, you probably would have been much more interested in one before you had ever seen a spaceship. Oh, now I wouldn't say I liked airplanes, but now I think spaceships are much cooler. That's exactly the sort of attitude that I assumed you were currently having. He's right, you know. Shut up. Well, at least you and I are on the same page here, Cody. We'll stick together. We'll teach them what's what. Everyone pitching in only takes 20 minutes. Not bad at all. Maybe we don't take Cody up front to where the dead guy is. You just wait in the back there. How about that? Is this person dead? That's exactly what you weren't supposed to do. It would seem so, kid. Let's see if he had something that might be useful to us. Wait. What if he comes back to life and bites you? Cody, relax. David is a professional. He searched like a dozen corpses. Don't tell the kid that, even though it's true. What happened? Did it just move? Cody, it probably moved because I touched it. Want to wait outside, Cody? No, I want to see that. Did you look at the mummified corpse? Are you sure you want to touch it and search for anything? Wait, what if Cody is right? I think we just go ahead and search it, right? Just a piece of paper. Cargo manifest. Let's take a look. It's kind of funny that Cody wigged us out a little bit. What's the matter, kid? Are you wigged out? I'm tired. That's fair. Why? Are you worried about something? Didn't get enough sleep? There's a lot to worry about, David. No, I had bad dreams. There were these shadowy people. They were chasing me. Oh, shit. Cody's had the dreams? It's only a dream. Dreams can't hurt you. Don't think about it too much. Jesus. That's wild. I think they can. He's aware. He's aware of the crazy things. I wish I could talk to him about that. Damn, that's cool. Nuts and bolts, wires, gaskets. Oh, it's randomized, I think. So I think, and the manifest number might be different. That you can't just memorize between playthroughs. You have to come do this every time. Navigation chip. I honestly don't think there's anything else worth taking. I took a lot of stuff last time. None of it mattered. So let's just go straight for the navigation chip, shall we? And it's, what do you know? It's the closest one to me. Nice and convenient. Bringing it down only 6 minutes. Not so bad. Cool electric chip. It says nav chip on the label. Boom. Now we can cruise all the way back to the office. Quite a bit of a stretch away, but I suppose this lab is important. Chemicals. Pretty sure this is like the only thing I need to worry about here, right? Piece of paper. We would have checked this before. A list of patients. Sleeper clinic patients. I recognize these. Yeah. This is all things that we had seen before. Did I never actually... You don't actually have the ability to read it, though, so you can't try and see if there's any, like, meaningful, recognizable names to pull off of that list. Which is maybe kind of a missed opportunity, but, like, you would have to have kept a really close eye on patient names and things like that, you know? Oh, this time it's just a flask. We don't have to... We're not putting it into pill form. Okay. What did I do? How did I figure this out so quickly last time? It's like, which of these is the most limiting? We only need 2 double-barred red things. So automatically that means these 2, and then it means one of these, because we can only choose 3. So we need 4 total blues. That should bring us there, and is 3 black bars? Yeah. Are you sure you want to mix the selected components? It'll take a while. Let me double check. No, I'm totally confident in that. I think we can proceed as is and scoop it on up into our good old chemistry bottle. And out of here we go. Good work, team. Bottle of catalyst. Oh, increased fuel burning efficiency. And the fuel mixture came from the goofy little puzzle thing that we've already done. So I think that's everything to be done here. That might be everything to be done. I gotta go to the fingerprint room. That's like the last step already. So we'll see how things differ once we actually get into space. Because other than Cody's little side commentary and things like that, this was pretty straightforward, pretty relatively easy to achieve. Damn, we can make it all the way back without having to fill up again. I mean, I have a gas canister in here. I just don't think I need it. I haven't needed the welding gear. I'll keep it in mind. I'll do like a good once over of the ship, and if it seems important in any way, then yeah, for sure. But so far it seems like it doesn't matter. Oh, do you know what? I want to interact with this without any of this first, because I want to ask Cody to try and do it. No, of course not. Okay, goofy. Yes, of course that wasn't going to work, but I made everyone else do it for me last time, so I thought it might be worth a quick checkup. Weird device number 1, weird device number 2. One of those is probably a filter again, right? Yeah, it's the same things as before. I'm just going to chuck you on the ground. We don't need you whatsoever. First things first, we can dump the catalyst into here. I've poured the catalyst into the injector. It's already there. So that should be all we have to do with that. Nav chip into circuit boards. Just want to take a quick look at my handiwork. Looks splendid. I better open this storage compartment to take a look at the suits. There's clearly 4. There's 1 up against the wall here and 3 up against this wall. So yeah, we should be all good with that. And the calibrator can pop straight into the missing system. I see no cracks for welding. Kate, I think we might be ready to fly on out of here. Man, that felt very straightforward the second time through. I've made some calculations, and we barely have enough fuel to get to the destination. We have to limit our weight. Oh, and I'm carrying a lot of stuff. Okay. I'll go dump a bunch of that stuff. Here seems like a good spot to just start heaping things up. I don't know, whatever. That's probably enough stuff. I don't need to go back for the gaskets and all the stuff that I had previously. We're going to go ahead and call that good. Last time I would have just taken the air compression pills. This time air is not an issue, it's just fuel. There's not really anything I can do about that. The world has ended. The moon, cracked into pieces, was moving rapidly towards the planet. Both celestial bodies pulling each other apart. All systems green? Well, some systems were green. You didn't have time to check every last nut or seal like people did before rocket launches in the old days. Kate looked at you with the headset. Engine is ready, initiating launch procedure, overriding safety protocols, manual controls engaged. Hatch was open, leaving you a clear way. 5, 4, 3, 2. Buckle up, it's going to be one hell of a ride. I knew to pause for the 1 that time. 1, 0. Acceleration, you boost. You look back to see Cody and Barry in their seats. It was truly a miracle to have both of them here. A faint memory from another life echoed in your head. The ship climbed through the sky with Kate struggling with the engine's power. Are we going to catch up with, like, Sarge? Yeah, and his men were standing on top of the hill. He traveled far west since you had seen him last. The whole squad raised their heads and gazed into the sky, tracing that bright light of your rocket. Would you look at that, smirked Sarge, slowly shaking his head. That kid actually did it. Good luck with whatever you find there, he added. Before he turned away, the whole squad decided to open their last bottle of whiskey and drink it as the world around them started falling apart. That sounds like a really nice, kind of peaceful moment as all that's going on, as you witness the world end. The vessel was gaining altitude. At least life support seemed to work fine. Because of the default setting had been corrupted, and you were forced to create the fuel mixture yourself, the composition was perfect. Maximum efficiency meant a lot of thrust and a smooth ascent. You installed a navigation chip in the ship's systems. Navigation chip, with its help, Kate was guided with a set of numbers, angles, and coordinates, which is always better than just guessing. You installed a calibrator system on board. It precisely calibrated all the engines, making them really well coordinated. There was a crack on the ship's fin, a flaw ready to attack. Kate was trying to overcome violent tremblings caused by the crack, struggling with the controls. Damn it. That's one thing I could have done better. You prepared a special catalyst for the fuel. It caused the main rocket to burn fuel quicker, but it also made the reaction much more powerful. Damn, it's not looking good, said Kate. We're almost out of fuel, and we still have to maneuver to land. What's this reserve, you asked, pointing at one of the gauges. It's for slowing down before the descent, she explained, but I don't think we have another option. We'll be going in too fast, so hang on to something. You made it to orbit, and from there it was surprisingly a short way to the moon. However, Kate had to fly the ship much faster than expected. You were coming in too fast. Are we going to crash the ship? Is this... I mean... like, crash it to an extent that we will die. Hopefully not. Man, it seems so ridiculous that I didn't use the welder. Of course it was still going to come into play in some way. Why else would it give me the gloves? But I didn't see the fin. I didn't notice a crack on the outside there. I guess I didn't think to look at the outside of the ship. Dang it. We didn't get the perfect, but we made it to the moon. There's that, at least. Ah, shucks, hey? Things are looking a little rough. Cody somehow looks like totally fine over there. He is shaping up great. Kate? Oh, God, no. Oh, that landing. Don't move, Kate. I messed it up, David. You did all you could. We didn't have enough fuel to land safely. Maybe if we'd prepared better. Are the others okay? Oh shit, is that like harpooned through her chest? God damn it. I think they are, don't worry. So, looks like this is the end of the road for me. No way, Kate. I'll carry you if I have to. No, don't make me laugh. I'm done for. Listen very carefully. Lean in, please. It's hard to speak. You've got to use a spacesuit to get to the station. When you're there, look for sleeper pods. That's your way out. Dream. And... Kate? Kate? Oh, shit. Guys, Barry, are you hurt? I don't think so, just some bruises. We have to move. Is Kate okay? She didn't make it. I'm sorry. Me too. Cody, are you okay? I don't know. Can you stand? I think... What's that sound? Are we gonna die? No, of course not. Where's Kate? She didn't make it. No. I'm... Okay, now we know that if you fuck that up, Kate doesn't make it. I don't know if the true ending is still true without Kate, and Kate's kind of there to explain a lot of things. I am gonna jump back. I'm gonna fix that, and... For the record, I did not achieve the perfect on my first try, so it's like kind of largely I did not achieve perfect at all. But I feel like I want to experience this with everyone there for just the full taking away everything from it that we possibly could. Same as before, gloves to climb the rusty scaffolding, rope to climb on down, welding kit. Pretty easy, that one. Do you know what? Another thing I had absolutely noticed and never knew what to make of was the fact that there's a socket there. I've tried to do things with that in the previous playthrough, but not this one. Hey, this fin is cracked. This can't be good, right? What? Where? Here, see? You think it's serious? Looks like it might be. Yeah, you die if you don't fix it. Best case scenario, we'll lose a lot of thrust from air resistance. Worst case, we explode during the ascent. And we're gonna fix it with some good old homemade welding solutions. That ought to do the trick. Do you want to weld the alloy plate to the fin and attempt to fix the surface? It'll take 30 minutes. I mean, that seems like as makeshift as it could possibly be. It's not aerodynamically perfect, but it'll have to do. Aerodynamically perfect is kind of largely what's required for spaceships. But like you said, it'll have to do. Okay, we've reduced the weight. I have the 2 floppy disks on us. Let's send this sucker back up into space, shall we? Fuel composition perfect. Nav chip good. Calibrator good. Good thing you noticed and fixed that crack in the ship's fin. With your repairs, it proved to add almost no air resistance. Kate managed to compensate for the slight aerodynamic changes with her piloting skills. Repaired the special catalyst, made things go a lot smoother. There we go. That counts as the perfect. as a perfect. The achievement was called Cooking with Gas, which I think is funny. Maybe a lot of the dialogue in this section won't be that different. Obviously, we'll have Cody there, but he probably won't contribute a whole lot. I'm just curious if this is where the majority of the, like, this has happened before sort of dialogue is going to come up. And that's why I wanted to make sure I had Kate with us, because, like, you want to make sure she's there to help explain and possibly, like, be a sounding wall and to open up more opportunity to be like, oh my god, like, we've done this before. So, yeah, I'm glad to have everyone with me this time around. Okay. We're losing air. We got to use the space suits. Now is the time. Looking fly, Cody. What do you think? You're in space. How you holding up? I feel dizzy. I don't like spaceships anymore. Can we go outside yet? You're probably right. Right, we should hurry up. Yeah, good call. Let's get the hell out of here. I want to see that idle animation again. His, like, sleeves are too large, so he's kind of just flopping them around. You're lucky that you managed to squeeze in there. We're on the moon, Cody. Look at me, I'm in space. Yeah, you are, buddy. Probably the youngest person to ever be in space. The suit's too big for me. Maybe a bit. I think you're doing great, though. But what now? Let's keep going. Just stay close. Yeah, let's hoof it the hell out of here. Possibly the exact same phrase I used the last time I landed on the moon during this section. But yeah, he seems like he's at extra risk, I would say. So much extra that you might want to read all about it. It's so much easier to solve this puzzle from the outside in, because once you have those locked in, then you can start taking, like, your next steps to make sure other things make sense, and it really makes the puzzle not that tricky. Load on up, everyone. Alright, I think it's safe to remove the suits. Almost out of oxygen. So what now? Let's look around. Cody, what do you think? I'm not talking to everyone else because I've already done that in the previous playthrough. I hope everyone's okay with that. I don't know. This place is cool, but I'm also scared. Is there a name for this feeling? Awestruck? And a bit dizzy. That sums it up quite well, then. These are the sleeper pods. Kate's getting us all caught up on what that actually means. During all the explanation of sleeper pods and the moon base and all of this stuff here, nothing has come up that was like deja vu. We've talked about this before, and so far nothing new to show. You know I'm inserting those floppy disks. Oh, I gotta put the power on first, which I think then is kind of when we got put on the clock a little bit, and these guys all go climb into their pods. Sleeper pod control unlocked. A base control computer. I've done everything. All right, we're done here. We can run back over to the pods. I keep checking in on Cody to see if he has anything new to say about the absolutely insane circumstances that we're finding ourselves in. Diagnostics active. Yeah, there were literally a full dozen free. I was right about that in the last episode. Phase controller corrupted, unable to select destination, enabling emergency mode. Sidereal Plexus takes no responsibility for memory loss or personality merge. No, it's a glitch. Phase controller corrupted. We can deal with this. We dealt with it last time, even if you guys aren't currently remembering it. What do you mean it's already happened? That's going to be more pertinent than it has been, or relevant or sensical than it has been in the past. But all of this is repeating exactly the same. Ooh, paradox stuff. So it's already happened? I'm not sure. The dreams we both had, warning you about the incoming threats, showing me where the Sidereal office building was. Oh wait, even this, you guys aren't like cluing in yet? That it's not jogging some distant memories about the fact that you've gone through this all before? But if my past me warned me about the incoming events, who warned him? Another me? Who warned that other me? When did it all begin? As far as I know, the number of worlds might be infinite. It's better not to think about it. Time for everyone to jump on into their pods. Quick goodbyes. I've said my goodbyes to you two before. Hey, Barry. Kate. Sorry if I was mean to you. It's okay. That's how you roll, right? I know you're a good person, Kate, even if you don't want the world to know. See you around. Bye, big man. Hey, Cody. Never change, okay? Basically, stay golden, pony boy. See you soon. Good night, Kate. And David, here we are at the end of the road. Or is it the beginning? I wouldn't have made it here if it wasn't for you. Are you getting emotional now? I think I've spent too much time with you. Where do we hope to wake up? In a bed, in a world where they have a moon and lattes. I hope that's what happens. Me too. Bye, David. Until we meet again. Just don't point your gun at me when we do, okay? Can't promise that. I wonder if I send everyone off into their pods in a different order. How that would be different. I'm going to send Barry off next so he can kind of say his last little thing to Cody, and then me and Cody can maybe have a quick little our own goodbye. I know what you want to say, and I don't like it. To be honest, I have no idea if this does anything or if we're just being delusional. Nothing to lose, right? Came this far. Might as well give it a shot. Want me to go first? It's okay. You seem to be the one who knows which buttons to press. Hey, Cody. Be a good kid and don't stay up too late. See, if I would have sent Barry in first, it would have been a different order. Or Cody first, for that matter. Barry. Seriously, though, listen to David. Don't be afraid. You're in good hands. Good night, Barry. Good night, kid. David? You say we can find ourselves anywhere in the other world? Oh, yeah. Do you think I'll see her? Maggie, my wife? I don't know, but I think there's a chance you will. Say hello to her for me. Sure thing, David. Sure thing. Cody, it's time. I hope you're feeling ready for it, buddy. I don't want to sleep. I know, but we all have to. I won't be able to sleep now. I'm too scared. This machine will help you. Come on. Don't be scared. What will happen? Where will we go? I don't know, but it's going to be all right. David, I don't want to be alone again. You won't be. Oh, man. Is that... Did he say that when he died in the other place, or did he say, I don't want to be alone again? Oh, God, that's awful. I'll find you. You promise? I promise. Okay, man. Time to start loading up these discs. Oh, wait. Things are about to come crashing down again, aren't they? Memory boost into drive A. This program will not prevent memory loss, but it will let you carry over more memories in case of emergency merge. And no anything in B. I hope this is going to make things better. We also have the phase control light, which I have no idea what that's going to be for. I've inserted phase control light into B. The computer reads. The booster we already have. And B, phase controller light. This program will not replace phase controller. However, it will increase your memory transfer rate in emergency mode. Okay. So there won't be a memory merge? We'll just keep our entire memory then? Sleeper pod's active. We have the phase booster and memory and phase things both activated. I have a memory of inserting a single disc into the console in a previous life. Maybe now, with both discs in place, things are going to be okay? I think it's looking good, man. I feel like we're in good hands. Except for this whole part where things crash down around us. But that's okay. We already know what needs to be done. It's honestly feels a lot sketchier than it actually is, I would say. Go ahead and do it. Rerouting power reserves. It's about as easy as it could be. Oh man, watching the glass crack there is so awesome. Oh shit, you can even hear it shatter behind us and everything. That happened before, but I think I noticed like the dive. I don't know if I noticed you could actually hear things like exploding and shattering and completely falling apart. Get on in there, David. This is it. This is where we see how it all truly ends. I really am so curious what's going on. Two achievements, escape and the family. One was for bringing everyone home. Sunrise times or something, lunar drilling canceled. A hot latte for Kate, probably, right? Good. That feels like a nice promising thing. Barry, an adoption permit? Oh, Barry's going to adopt Cody. Cody was down for that. He was excited about it. The tiger plush, somehow, for some reason. Good for you, Kate. Just enjoying your nice coffee. So it's gonna like cut to each individual person, maybe? Oh. Then what's with like the glass panel there? David reading the paper, Barry and his wife. Barry got a new job, maybe? Cody with his plushie. I don't really know what's up with the fact that this looks like it's behind glass. Maybe that's nothing too crazy. Oh, everyone's looking up at the sky. Just appreciating that the moon is still intact. Yes? Ooh, it's cool because the whole Don't Escape series, Don't Escape 1, back with the werewolves, started with the moon of like being a very important thing. So it's kind of like a cool full circle that now this game gets to end with like just looking up at the moon, you know? Oh, that's awesome. I don't know how Cody managed to get back his plushie, but I'm happy that we were able to solve that for him. And now, with that, the closing out of all of this, I am going to go into some like deep dive research mode, play through all of Scriptwelder's games, and find all of the connections to all the games. I'm going to make a video that like explains how these games are related and connected, and how he managed to lace it all together or whatever. Look for like weird hidden things or like that probably at the time were never building towards anything, but he was able to pick back up and like tie into this larger narrative, larger game and everything like that. So that'll be fun. That's I don't expect it immediately because I just spent whatever the hell it was, 12 hours over like 3 or 4 days playing this game. That was quite exhausting. I think I need a bit of a step back from it after that, but it was worth it. It was so worth it. I'm so glad I did the second playthrough. The second scenarios are just fun and cool, and then having the larger plot to work towards and everything is really cool. So I would say that was totally worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching, for sticking through all this. I'll see you again. You know what? One last thing before I leave this off completely. I had to do it at least once. I started the game again. I got the spider scenario this time, and I'm gonna fry those 8-legged freaks to a crisp. And it's gonna be awesome. I almost hope they make their way into the house here. I almost want them to break through. The evening sky darkened as a pack of huge spiders followed your scent. You found a hiding place in an abandoned farmhouse. Basically, there's one point at the gas station where you have to distract a spider, and then once you distract it, you shoot it with the rifle, and otherwise the scenario plays out very much the same. Oh, and you have to identify the subspecies of spiders based on one guy's bite, which is different than with the locusts, how we had to find the dead locust and look at it or whatever, but it was the same idea. Then you can use the correct pesticide. That was the gist of how you do the spider scenario. Wasn't worth showing off again in its entirety. Oh yeah, and there was some bear traps in the pest control van. So I set up a few of those. You placed 2 traps outside of the hideout. 2 of the spiders walked right into them. The front door was closed, keeping away all the spiders that would have entered through it. The back door was closed, keeping the spiders away through that. The windows were reinforced, and they were attached with duct tape. Out of the 6 spiders that tried to enter the house through that, 3 were stopped. The rest broke inside, destroying the blockade. I wonder if nails would have worked better, honestly. Oh, same thing up above here. 3 out of 6 were stopped. Once again, 3 out of 6 were stopped. 9 giant spiders entered the house. You had your homemade flamethrower ready as spiders entered your room. Flames burst at them, frying 7 spiders. Oh man, I still get eaten though? I think you probably have to nail it. There were too many spiders, too many of them. 2 spiders swarmed you, and despite your efforts to defend yourself, despite killing some of them, you were defeated. Paralyzed with venom slowly digested from the inside, you witnessed your own demise in the worst possible way. That's disgusting. It was a painful death, just like in your nightmare. Maybe there was something more that could have been done. Do you know what? No, I immediately realized what it is. Okay. I mean, oh, this is what I didn't do. Okay. I gave it power and everything. I didn't activate this properly. There, now that's everything. Okay, it's the quickest possible version of the scenario that I could have shared. But now technically I've shared all the scenarios with you guys. The sprinkler system kicks in as they're getting near, despite being old and faulty. The sprinkler worked perfectly, fully covering the air above the fields with a dense mist. The spiders were not afraid of water at all. However, there was a strong repellent mixed in with the water. It scared off 6 spiders. The 2 traps killed 2. The front door was closed, back door, the windows, and all that stuff. Out of 4 that tried to get in, 3 were stopped. So, like, a couple of them are still making it in, but not very many of them. Enough that we should be able to flamethrower the ever-living shit out of them, which is just badass. It's way cooler than the rifle, even though I'm sure the rifle would have still worked. And there we go. There's a solid completion of that. That's all of them. You fended off all the spiders before they had a chance to hurt you. You survived to see another day. I don't think I got a perfect on that one. I wonder if the rifle is just stronger than the flamethrower is in some way. I'm not sure. I didn't quite get the perfect on that one. Don't know what I missed. But yeah, I just wanted to use the flamethrower because it's badass. And there, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.